years back. She joined us around the Thanksgiving holiday time to showcase a turkey cheese ball that you can make you and your family, but unfortunately it went wrong.
Well, welcome back to Studio 10. It is time for another holiday treat. Our producer Danielle is with us, and today we are building a turkey-shaped bacon and cheese ball and some leaf-shaped cheesy bread.
Look at Joe working.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Rolling it out.
We're rolling out dough. Okay, so Danielle, what is Joe doing really?
He's gonna roll out the dough, and I used pizza crust dough from like Pillsbury.
Ooh, that's good.
But you can also use crescent roll shape too, and just pinch the corners together.
And cookie cutters to make it the shape it is. Okay,
We're gonna
so they're gonna roll out that dough. I'm just gonna be the mediator.
I'm gonna try.
diving into
I don't
that.
think this solidified as much as I would like it to, but we're doing the head of the turkey. Okay,
Is it
so
gonna
I only
stay?
had enough to make one, so we're gonna see on live television if this works. If not, just next time I won't use as much sour cream. I don't
I'll hold
think he's
it.
gonna stay.
I'll hold
Maybe we'll
him.
just have to
Why
put
don't you
it
put it right there?
We'll
Yes.
just put them like that.
Okay.
Okay, so then if you can take the rest of these and stick them in the back like feathers.
Like this way?
I got a little acorn there.
Yeah, just stick them like feathers.
Okay.
Okay, now whenever you have your shapes cut out, we need to put some butter on it.
And what
And-
shapes did we have?
So we have some leaves and an acorn.
Very fall, festive.
Very full.
Yes.
And so we'll put some butter on it, then some cheese, and for different seasonings, like I had some that had red pepper flakes. You can do oregano. That's what I have for us today. You can also put some parsley on it.
So the whole thought process is we've got, what do we call these again?
Cheesy leaf bread.
We got cheesy leaf bread, and then we dip it in the cheese
Yes.
turkey ball.
Okay.
Which I might have used a little more sour cream, and that's why he's not staying.
But
as
the
much.
beautiful thing about this is that this is all we're learning, all of us.
We're learning together. If you at home have tips how to make your cheese ball better before Thanksgiving, because I need to make this again for Thanksgiving. So if you have some tips, please let us know.
Now, I've never made a cheese ball, but here's my advice. I would say less sour cream probably, but also maybe the googly eyes. Maybe you could freeze it and then like let it thaw out.
I did let it sit overnight.
You did let it sit overnight. You know, I'm just gonna eat this one. Okay, but anyways, this is really fun for the whole family.
The beak. So my idea was like to make a cheese ball, at least for my family. I was gonna make a cheese ball, and then
cute.
while you're working and making your Thanksgiving dinner, you know, you always have that one person that is stuck in the kitchen all day. And so I figured this would be such a lovely thing for them to have, to just take some of the cheese ball and eat and snack while they're preparing the meal.
Zoom in on the face. Can we zoom in any closer?
I was gonna say,
For the bacon.
in the
Bacon, so it has bacon inside of it, but the rest of the pieces you decorate it on
I feel
top.
like you could put like a full strip on the side for a wing.
Our handheld camera is broken,
Maybe we should
so
do
we
that
can't get
for
any
all-
closer shots. That's looking good. How about that?
I will say in the commercial break, Joe saw the googly eyes and he said, "What are these for?"
I love googly eyes.
Danielle said, "Don't worry, Joe. I'll let you put it on the
Yes,
turkey."
I had to find some googly eyes for you guys to do. And then for the rest of these, you just put it in the oven, follow the directions on the Pillsbury can. Because they are smaller, you probably need to cut down on some of your time, so just watch that in the oven, and then whenever they're done.
How was the final product? Really good?
That is very good.
I like it with the
Yay!
pretzel too. You know what? It may not be pretty, but it is delicious, and that's all that matters on Thanksgiving.
It'll be prettier
got a cute little
next time.
You know what? I love it, Danielle.
Let me try
I
to
like
Yeah,
it.
you gotta get in there,
Let
Joe.
me try to dibbity dip it up.
You got it?
You have an acorn, I think.
Oh yes, it is an acorn.
I like making the homemade bread with the pizza. I never thought to do that.
Yeah. Well, it was honestly because I couldn't find the crescent rolls. So you can either do crescent rolls or pizza dough.
It's delicious.
And
Either way.
just
Very
roll
good.
it out, and you probably might. We put a little flour down, and I noticed with some of the cookie cutters, depending how sharp your cookie cutter is, you might need some more flour on that as well.
Yeah, kind of had to
So-
press it down kind of hard. But
and like
I
some of it, you still have to try to like cut it out. But anyway, you can make it your own and snack for Thanksgiving. So
Yay!
If you make this, you'll have to send us a picture on our Instagram
Yes.
and let us know how yours turned out, but it is delicious. So great job,
Yay.
Fred.
Fun little cheesy Thanksgiving dippity dip.
Yes. So I hope
Crab
you'll have
favorite.
a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that you make your own turkey-shaped Thanksgiving treats.
Good stuff, y'all. We'll be back with more Studio 10 after this. Thanks a lot, Danielle.
So here is the updated. Danielle did redeem herself. This was days after at her family Thanksgiving, and this is after trial and error. This
Yes.
is what she came up with.
Yes, you learn and grow.
Girls today, hey y'all.
Hello.
So Danielle is back with us. You just saw her, but that video, like we said, was from a few years ago. Today we are talking crafts, not cheese balls. What are we working on, Danielle?
We are making a turkey paper roll and a beaded pumpkin.
So cute. So this is fun. You know, there's always that downtime on Black Friday or maybe sometime today, whatever your plans look like for the kids and the family. And this is a fun thing to do.
Yes, and for the turkey paper roll, you may have that already at your house. So what we're going to do is, y'all have already cut out your hands from the construction paper. So now we're going to construct the turkey. You're going to glue the hands, like layer it
Okay, I see. I'm going to go
on
ahead
the
and
back
put...
of the turkey. And while you're doing that, we're going to work on the beaded pumpkins. Oh. So you're adding the beads to the strings.
Awesome. And so how many of the pipe cleaners were there?
Okay, so it started out like this. I took 4 of them and twisted it together so it made like a little spider. And then I molded it to like a
Yes,
circle,
so
like
all
how
the
we have it
beads.
right now. And then we add the beads, and you just want a little bit, like a little pinch, because we're gonna
Twist
put them
them at
all
the end?
together. Twist them all together, and we're gonna use the green to do that.
Nice. And I really like the turkey one because, as you mentioned, that's stuff that you might just even have laying around your home. If you don't have the colored paper, you can just do white printer paper, have them color it. And so while you're cooking, you need the kids to do something to do later on, late morning, early afternoon. This is something that you might just have hanging around, especially you can get some of these paper towel roll too, just cut it in half. Tell them to make some decorations for the table.
And then I like the beaded pumpkins because growing up I made some beaded candy canes at Christmas time for my family.
cute.
And my mom still puts them on the tree. So I was thinking, like, with these, you can put them out for, you know, starting Halloween, your fall decor, and then you have it all the way up until Thanksgiving, and you can reuse it every year. This one won't rot.
All right, I did this. I need your help now.
Okay. So this is the tricky part that I experienced.
Okay, so you're going to twist all of them.
So I put them up like this. So I hold them like this.
Let me see your turkey.
There you go. So she's bunching them all
Oh,
together.
your turkey is out
So
there.
I twist it a little
is
just to
out
hold
there.
it. And
Its
then
feathers
you're going to
are-
wrap this
And the eyes?
around it like this. And then pull the orange down and then continue to wrap. And then you can mold your orange stems.
This is so
Cute. While we're doing this, Danielle, what is a typical Thanksgiving tradition for you guys?
Well, it's a lot different now that I've gotten married. We have a lot of different sides of the family to see, but we always celebrate with my in-laws. We actually call it Thanksmas because there's so many of us that live around the country in different states. So we come together and we celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then with my side of the family, it's normally like Thanksgiving Day. We all bring our dish and we eat together and everything, and it's fun.
So fun.
Reminds me of crafts when we were kids.
That's super,
Very
super
therapeutic.
Very
Don't forget your beak.
Yes, my beak. I have to put some
Oh,
glue
Do you
on
have
there.
it needs a nose. It needs a nose.
Well, I struggled just a little bit with mine. It decided to
With
fall
this
apart.
one?
Yeah.
It
you
took
try to
me
fix that?
several tries to get it.
To
but
perfect it?
Yes, because it wouldn't twist the way
You know,
I
what, we'll do
wanted
it in the
to.
commercial break, and I believe that it'll be beautiful.
Well, you guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
This is something fun you can do with your family. Danielle, thank you for the inspo. When we're coming back, we're getting gift ideas for Black Friday with tech lifestyle expert Stephanie. That's right. So it's multiple choice. Let's see how many we can get right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Number one. What process refers to soaking a turkey in salt water solution before cooking it? Here we go. A, brining, B, basting, C, preserving, or D, marinating.
Jen and I know. Vanessa and Chelsea, any
I do
guesses?
know. Do you know this?
B?
Wrong.
Hey, Brian. That's
Wow,
right.
just make me look like.
Well, why don't you go ahead and read number 2 then,
There we
Vanessa?
go.
Okay, so which ingredient does not go into making a basic pie crust? A, flour, B, salt, C, butter, D, sugar. I'm gonna let y'all answer this one first.
My guess is D.
My
sugar.
guess is also D.
I'm in my baking era right now. I think I'm gonna go with B, just to be different. What about
I'm gonna
you,
go B
Vanessa?
too. B
Okay,
also.
let's see what it is.
D, sugar.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you.
So
2 for 2. That's
Wow.
right.
All right, Jen, you win the honors of reading number 3.
Yes. So in 1995, this popular Thanksgiving vegetable was the first to be grown in space. A, tomato, B, potato, C, corn, or D, green bean.
I know the answer.
I have a guess.
I
guessing.
don't know if this is a guess. A potato?
That would be my guess.
I'm gonna say
Vanessa?
D.
I'm going A, tomato.
Is it tomato? Do you feel like it?
B,
Potato!
Not
Yeah.
true.
Joe went into that room.
I actually think it is. I think it is.
Well, it did specify Thanksgiving vegetable. So do you consider a tomato a Thanksgiving
Oh.
vegetable?
That
Oh,
could have been a
weird.
trick
Yeah.
question. Okay, Joe, it's your turn. Your time to shine.
In 2023, which state raised the most turkeys?
goodness.
North Carolina, Arkansas, Iowa, or Minnesota?
I'm going A.
I'm going D.
I'll go B.
I'll go B as well.
Okay. I really have no idea with this one. Minnesota. Good
Are you
job.
100%
I am
so far?
100% so
Nice.
far.
Jen.
I'm 0.
Oh, poor Vanessa.
You got the full
It's
spectrum.
okay as long as the
I was
food
never
is
good at
delicious.
tests.
Y'all, I lived in Minnesota. I didn't see turkeys running around. I was there for 5 years.
Well, because they were all gone on the
Probably
dinner
farm
table.
raised.
Oh, so sad.
I know. All right, here we go. According to a poll, what Thanksgiving side dish is the least popular among Americans? Green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. It's either green bean casserole or cranberry sauce. Those are the two most controversial.
I'm going cranberry sauce.
I think I'll go cranberry sauce
Green
too.
bean.
Is this the last
casserole.
question? I need to. I'm going with A.
It's A or B, I think. I'm
yes,
going
this
A.
is the last one.
Okay, let's see what it is.
no, let's see, go back
Oh no,
to the
that's
other
not the
one.
last. It's not the last
Okay,
question.
so
Do we have an answer?
Let's see here.
Green bean casserole.
1 point.
Hey.
Good. Okay.
I think me and Joe
Hey,
are tied now.
real quickly though, my mother-in-law makes our green bean casserole. It's legit. It's
What
really good.
does she do
Bacon
something?
and like brown sugar. It's like really good.
We need you to make it in the kitchen one day.
Maybe I'll bring Mary on the show.
Yes, you actually should.
That would be quite
Okay,
the
bonus
thing.
question.
All right, so
Here we
bonus
go.
question.
For 10 points.
I'll read this one because it's going to be small. What year did a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving debut on television? Is it A, 1963, B, 1978, C, 1973, or D, 1956?
I'm going with A.
I'm going A.
I'm going B just because. I don't know.
I'm between A and D. It's either 63 or 56.
Which one?
For the tiebreaker, I'll go 56.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. I
I
think
don't know if we have it.
73.
73?
Did you
Wow.
guess that one?
We have one more. You're up one on me. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I missed
Jen is
it.
still-
The next one for
We're going to
50
do another
points.
one. We
I
got time
think
for
it's
one
actually
more.
like this is
I'm
the
out.
way everyone's
You know I'm
winning.
out.
Wait, what?
That's it.
Do we have another one, or is that all?
No.
Just
no, no,
kidding.
no, that's
We
all.
don't have time for any more.
No.
That's your Thanksgiving trivia. I'm still mad about the tomato potato one though.
I think-
I'm going to
I
look
don't know
that up.
any dish
I
that
think it
has
was a-
tomatoes on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was a trick question, I
Yeah.
think, for sure.
Been throwing tomatoes at that question.
While he does his own research, we're taking you back to the Rouse's kitchen for a carrot cake recipe. Take a look at it.
Into Studio 10, we are back in the kitchen with JJ with Nelson's Barnyard Buffet. He is cooking up this delicious chicken pot pie. So Sarah and Eric were talking earlier that you were cooking this morning during Fox News at 8. They talked about how good it smelled in here. It's still continuing. And so what have you been doing so far?
Yeah, I had to get here really early this morning. I had a lot of fresh veggies to chop,
Yep.
and I went ahead and cooked my chicken ahead of time. I seasoned it with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, cooked it in the pan, and then I diced up an onion, and I cooked that in the same pan, trying to use the one pot because now I've got a little chicken juice in here. I've got a little onion juice. You keep all that natural flavor together. I did the carrots and celery separate from the onions because if you try to cook them all at once, like the little onions kind of clog up your mixture and the other veggies won't cook so well. So I do it in 3 parts like this. Right now, I'm just softening up my carrots and celery a little bit. And once they're all soft, I'll set them aside and finish my gravy here, which I'm just making a roux. And in a little bit, I'm going to add my chicken stock and turn this into a chicken gravy. And that'll be like the heart of my filling. And then I'll just throw in, I've got 2 pounds of cooked shredded chicken, a diced onion that I went ahead and cooked. This was like 4 carrots and 4 stalks of celery and a can of peas. And I'm going to also throw in a handful of some fresh parsley.
Some fresh parsley. That one really makes the difference in the dish too. And you've been talking about it, but really just focusing on the fresh ingredients here. That's one thing that'll really help your pot pies stand out. And so if you're cooking for a crowd, you have an event coming up and you really want to just cook something to impress them, I really think that this would be the dish for you. Because just based on the smell is that it's more of that warm and inviting smell that your kitchen can smell like. And so focusing too on Nelson's, you guys have some great weekend specials coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. So during football season, every Saturday is our game day special. We've got 3 flavors of wings. You can do all you can eat wings for $18 with a drink included. And we've also got ribs that day. We've got some good Cajun boiled shrimp. And then Sunday, of course, after church, we've got our Thanksgiving buffet. So like ham, turkey, sweet potato casserole, broccoli casserole, all your favorite Southern after church food. Plus, we always, every day, we also have our daily menu, which is like fried chicken, fried fish, meatloaf, pot pie, pot roast, all that.
And in case you can't keep them straight, because I feel like you guys have just different things every day, which is so nice for any of those palate changes that you may have. You can also find that on their website too. They have all of the daily specials and the ones that are rotating too, so that way you can help plan out which day you want. And so if folks want to check out this chicken pot pie today, how late are you guys open heading into this evening?
During the week, we're open from 11 to 7:30, and then Friday and Saturday, we stay open till 8, but 7:30 the other days.
Perfect. And so how long are you going to be stirring the roux base for?
Once you melt your butter, you throw in, you melt a stick of butter, you throw in a 1/2 cup of flour, and then you're basically going to stir for exactly 5 minutes. You'll smell when it's done. It'll start to smell like cooked bread, but if you have any doubt, just set a 5-minute timer, and that's perfect. At that point, you're going to add your chicken broth in, and then you'll bring it to a boil and keep stirring, and it'll suddenly thicken up into a gravy. And I'll throw in my salt, my pepper, and a little garlic and onion powder.
Perfect. And so what are we going to be doing with Joe when we come back? Just constructing it all
The
together?
last little step, yes, ma'am. I have one in the oven. It'll be ready just in time for you guys to sample, and then we're also going to sort of build it, just stack it up with the crust.
Awesome. We're so excited to check this out, y'all. It really does smell delicious in here. We'll have more with JJ coming up in just a little bit.